How do persuasion techniques use psychological triggers? Imagine a world where your choices are influenced without you even realizing it. That's what persuasion tactics aim for by tapping into your mind's natural shortcuts. When you see an ad or read a headline, it might be using psychological triggers to steer your thoughts and feelings. These triggers activate automatic responses that shape your decisions, often without your full awareness. Understanding how they work helps you spot when someone is trying to influence you, especially in the context of misinformation and propaganda. One way persuasion uses triggers is through cognitive biases. These are mental shortcuts your brain takes to save effort. For example, loss aversion makes you prefer avoiding losses over gaining something new. So, a message might emphasize what you could lose if you don't act. Scarcity is another bias that makes things seem more valuable when they are limited. If a product or idea is presented as rare or in short supply, you're more likely to want it. The paradox of choice shows that too many options can make decision-making harder, so a message might limit choices to push you toward a specific option. Emotional triggers are also powerful. Feelings like guilt, fear, or happiness can motivate you to act quickly. For instance, a campaign might evoke guilt to make you feel responsible and prompt you to share or support a cause. Fear can be used to create urgency, making you believe that immediate action is necessary. Happiness or joy can be associated with a product or idea to make it more appealing. These emotional cues bypass logical thinking and appeal directly to your feelings. Social proof is another tactic. When you see many others endorsing or using something, you tend to follow suit. This is why testimonials and user reviews are so common. They make you think, if many people like it, it must be good. Authority is also influential. When a figure who appears credible or authoritative endorses something, you're more likely to believe it, even if their authority is implied rather than proven. Persuasion often works through two main routes. The central route involves careful thinking and logical evaluation, but the peripheral route relies on superficial cues like attractiveness or mood. Propaganda often exploits the peripheral route because it requires less mental effort and can quickly influence opinions. For example, showing an attractive spokesperson or using catchy slogans can make a message stick without much scrutiny. The contrast principle is another trick. Presenting two similar things in sequence can make the second seem more appealing or less appealing depending on how they are compared. The immediacy effect favors quick rewards over larger delayed benefits, encouraging fast decisions. The von Restorff effect makes unusual or distinctive items stand out, increasing their memorability and impact. Knowing these triggers helps you become more media literate. When you recognize emotional appeals, social proof, or authority cues, you can question whether they are backed by facts or just designed to influence your feelings. Slowing down and analyzing messages allows you to see past superficial cues and evaluate the real evidence. Many forms of misinformation and propaganda relying on these psychological triggers to bypass your critical thinking. By being aware of these tactics, you can resist manipulation and make more informed choices. Developing this awareness is key to navigating the complex world of media messages and spotting when persuasion is being used to sway your opinions.